Okay. Now we've got a couple more questions around your work.
Yeah, of course.
So there are, I suppose, two sides to look on. On one side, people might say, look, appreciation is nice, but it's not, important. People will get over it if they're not appreciated in that moment. I believe that there are, however, times at which it's absolutely critical to appreciate someone for the sake of that relationship. Like if you let it go on for too long or don't express that appreciation, it can really damage the relationship. What are some situations or examples in which you think it's really important to do that? And again, it could be in personal or work-related life.
Yeah, appreciation's subjective, right? So certainly my experiences in time with working with team members, and 20 years ago we called them staff, now they're team. And I think those sort of key references are very important to how people feel. And it's subjective because there can be a moment in time when someone really requires that appreciation from you, but you don't know it. And they're not going to tap you on the shoulder and ask you for it. So I think you need to have a combination of ways of going about it. I think there needs to be formal processes. There needs to be, if it's in a work environment, there needs to be meetings where you get the opportunity to reflect upon and share that together. You do that as in group environments where you may share with the team. An example this week, the team and I took them all out for dinner and we had a wonderful evening together, and everyone showed their appreciation for one another by just having a nice time, by being there, by connecting. And then there is times when be switched on and be listening and observing and knowing when somebody's actually looking for that point of appreciation. And the reason it's subjective because you don't know what people are thinking, and everybody is so different. You don't know who needs what when they need it. And this is why a work environment is not your product, it is not your service, it is your people, and knowing your people and the best of your people of when that's required. Now, I've got it wrong a million times, I'll get it wrong a million times again, but I've also got it right a million times. And I see the joy and the smiles when you share that appreciation and that thankfulness in that environment. And technology is another way to help make that streamline. Like the amount of times I've driven home at night and I've gone, wow, I really appreciated what so-and-so did today. And, I should pick up the phone, but geez, I don't want to hear from the boss at 7 o'clock at night, so I'm not going to give them a call. I'm not going to SMS and they're just going to find that annoying. So, there's an avenue, and of course Juju is an avenue for that, to just click, thanks very much for that today, and then get in there the next day and you kick off your day with appreciation. So finding the vehicles that you implement into your business to make that formal, informal and enjoyable is important.
Great. I love that.